Hello everybody and welcome to another day here in the 12 Days of Gaming. We have Hearts of Iron 4 today for you. I am Hodag and we are going to try to just go on and show you guys a few things about this. We'll be starting, let's start in 36. Select a scenario. Should we be Germany, Japan, Soviet? Basically it's a World War II game. You can start almost as any country that you want and you have to try to win. Okay, try win for the Allies or win for the Axis. We want to be right in it, so we're going to pick Germany this time. And let's go. Well, no. Oh, I messed that up. We already picked Germany. Okay, so start. We're going to be recruit because I'm pretty noob at this. Although, this game, I will say, out of all the 12 games... Sorry if things are a little bit loud here. Let's turn down my game sound. Because although this music is amazing, it's a bit overpowering right now in my ears. Even more, actually. In fact, let's just turn down the audio music. Sorry music. I love you, but not so much right now. Okay, so anyway, here we go. We are the Third Reich. You can see that it already shows all of our troops and everything. And we are going to go ahead and start this off. The first thing, if you are trying to learn this game, I had to do more research for this game than any of the other games that I have played so far. So, research available. If we are Germany, we need tanks. Alright, we are Blitzkrieg tanks all the way, okay? And we can actually make better tanks here. But it looks like unless we're going to get future tanks, Panzer III, we are going to incur some penalties for that. So let's see if we can go ahead and get anything else right now that is not going to mess with a penalty. But before that, we have to set a national focus. Air innovations, army innovations, the Rhineland. The Rhineland is what really did happen, I believe. But army innovations with treaty with USSR, naval support, rocketry, eventually can lead us down there. I think we're going to go with the Rhineland because, yeah, we have to. We're going to do, straight how it was in history. If you are going to play this game and you're looking for some help, it really does help to follow these little things up here. It'll kind of tell you what to do. So we first need research. Support companies are already, quite a few are already up here. Maintenance companies, divisions, here we go. Special forces, we can research some Marines. Let's just start and pick a few different researches for fun right now. I really haven't done playthrough of any of this. I've literally just done a tutorial, watched some tutorials so I know a little bit about what I'm doing, but it is a complex game, you guys. Very complex. We're going to need some air support. We're not going to do any doctrines right now. In 36, we got all sorts of these bombers and things already. Man, Germany was gearing up for war, for sure. We're definitely going to research that in 94 days, and we want to get non-atomic research going. It's only 1936, so I don't plan on using many paratroopers. Let's get some of this going, perhaps. What do we got? Logistics company. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we got researches off there. We got free military factories. We got how many factories? 20 of 40 military factories. And it's already training a lot. We want more light tanks, of course. And we want some more, maybe some more motorized. Ooh, we got not much air support stuff going, so let's add a few to that. We got 10 more factories to go. Do we have any naval factories? Nope, all of our naval stuff is already taken care of. And oh, we only got one of those. Support equipment. We want more of that. Definitely want your infantry here. Infantry. And you can see that we need more of these right now. Based on this little thing. Need it for upgrades. Yeah, need it for upgrades. Being stockpiled. Okay, so we got a lot of that being stockpiled. We can actually take that down a little bit, and we're going to put it into here. And a bit more into our planes. Where are we at? 34. You know what? Even though this is just a playthrough, so let's just to show you guys. I don't want to spend all the time here doing nothing, okay? Dang, man. Germany, it was ready for war, you guys. That's all I'm going to say. Like a boss, they were. You know what? No, let's do that. Okay. Go back to 2 for you. Okay, there we go. We got our those done. It's telling us that we need to train some divisions. No divisions are in basic training. We're going to train a Panzer division right away, and we're going to add 24 units to this division. 24 divisions to this unit, I suppose, is what I'm going to say. Because that's going to be our super awesome Panzer division. We're going to set that right away to go straight to Brandenburg, Berlin, around that area. Okay, that's good. Unassigned divisions. So now we need a commander. We're not really going to be going north. So let's get all of these guys on this side. Like this, including this guy. Nope, those are ships. Let's get all these guys over to the left. Right here. We're going to assign a front line to them and say... Oh, that was terrible. Sorry. We're going to adjust that to France because... You know what? The Rhineland here is not a... It's a serious conflict that came up in the war. We're going to assign them a general right away. And look at all these generals that are battle hardened already. And let's get that to that guy. Okay, he's going to go here with those guys. The other guys are going to go to the east. These guys here, we're going to select them, as well as these guys and these guys. We're going to give them a general. And I don't really care who. Here, Kurt. There we go. Kurt, I want you guys to set up against Poland. No specific reason. We're not going to do anything over there, of course, but we are. It's not going to work out well for Poland. And you guys are going to be in a group, and you're just going to set up a front line against Poland here. Okay? We're not even going to give them a general. So, I want to get to some fighting just to show you guys what's going to go on with here, because we have about 7 minutes of warming up here. Insufficient resources. We could trade with some people, and we have free civilian factories. Now, what I want to do right now is go around here, and if we do have free civilian factories... We're going to pump up, how many? No, we've already used them up already, but we're going to pump up our ability to get resources to these areas, okay? So right now we're just pumping up the infrastructure of all this area, and that way it'll be hopefully easier for us to spread resources to our front lines in the future. And of course we have insufficient resources because we just went and told all of our military factories to do everything. Let's trade with Italy. You got any oil? No. Who's going to be staying on our side once we attack Poland? That's the question. Who has the resources we need? That's the second half of that question. Let's do... I know we need 88 here. We need 30. We're not even going to mess with that. Because it's not super important right now. But let's go ahead and start the game. Here we go. So it is January 1st, 1936, January 2nd. We're going through a few different things here. Let's just look through these as we're going to make sure we don't have missed anything. The Rhineland is our doctrine. We're slowly going to get that pushed out. And our factories are working on things right now. Awesome. And that's doing that. And this group right here is training. Okay, equipment needed. We need a lot more light tanks and infantry equipment. Yeah, we do. It's okay, though. We're getting it, day by day. We don't need everything right away. We can go ahead and do this while we're doing this. Limited conscription. But we want to eventually get down to... This has changed since some of the tutorials I was watching. Eventually, up here, we got 20 right now. We're getting 2 per day. 22. When we get up to 150 or something, we might want to increase our conscription so that we get more troops. Right now we can't quite do that. Limited conscription here, and this is our trade. So we might be able to do some more trade once that gets going, and also our economy here. This is going to increase our factory production. I haven't dealt with this much yet, you guys. What do we got here? This can helps us to pump out tanks that have more armor and a harder attack, which was cool. Well, let's just wait a little bit. Did our troops all assemble along that line? Oh, see, and they won't go into the Rhineland right now because that's the demilitarized zone. However, Germany did eventually go into the Rhineland. That happens pretty early on, so we won't be waiting. Let's speed this up a lot, actually. And see what happens. Our research is going to finish probably first, more than anything else. And I love when it's going faster here because it doesn't show us like the night-day cycle. I can get kind of monotonous when we're in that. We've lined up against Poland here, definitely. Choo-choo-choo. And Poland did not have a lot going for it. So, that's a bummer for them. Did Germany have anything else, like anywhere in the world? Ooh. What we didn't do, we didn't mess with our fighters here, okay? Oh, okay, hold on. Rematerials, here we go. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland. Close to the French shore. It's clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. Okay, so that's something that they're not going to like. And our national focus has been completed, so we can come up here and continue with that. Anti-con... And turn pact. Befriend China, befriend Japan. Dun, 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 dun. I absolutely love this music. It's amazing. Dun, 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 dun. Army experience. I kind of want that, even though it's not going to follow down our thing here. I think what we really want next is this one. German right is fully independent. No. Japan. You can ask Japan if they want to join us. That could be fun. We can either go China or Japan. We can't go both. Let's keep it historically accurate. Go Japan, but that's not going to benefit us at all right now. Going with that. Sorry, guys. Okay, what else we got here? Modify our government. What? I don't know how to do that or what to do. Oh, man, we have 260 something, so we can do this. Laws and government. All right. Extended conscription. The training time is plus 10%. This is a negative. Volunteers only. 2.5 is higher, so this would be 5% of the population goes into war. We could do that. Limited imports and exports. Factory output is going to be higher if we do this one. No bad things from that at all. Resources to market is 80%. Resources to market is this. I think we want free trade. Yeah, look at all those bonuses, you guys. Let's go with it. Okay, that's our thing. So let's continue now. Except here we are. Now we control definitely the area in green. That is where our guys are going to patrol and where we have all of our troops and all of our stuff and things. But we want these guys to go to Western Poland. And we want these guys to control Western Germany, I suppose. And these guys here can control Western Germany. Or maybe Brussels? Yeah. And these guys here, I think, are too far away from everything. So that's a little bit sad. If we select them, though, and tell them to go to here, which we definitely can do, they'll eventually fly over there, and we can assign all of them to France, which is going to be coming at us pretty quickly here. So that should do us well. Insufficient resources will solve itself a little bit once we start getting into... Ooh, look at, we got a guy moving in. Yeah, guys, can you like move up and around a little bit? Yep, they are. They're spreading themselves out. Good. Okay. One more thing I want to check here is our training. Are our guys being trained? Ooh, look at that. The division. We need light tanks. Infantry equipment is fine, but we need light tanks. See, this is a very kind of... in the beginning, I want to make sure it's really set up well here, because if I don't, I'm going to get slaughtered. But... infantry equipment, support equipment. I think we are good on support equipment. But we need more light tanks, right? And infantry equipment, this is all just being stockpiled. Or is it not? We need more light tanks is the most. So let's put more into that. We don't need too much of this. We don't need too much of this right now. Here. There. Should we go full? Yeah, full speed ahead. And we can even bump this up in, hey, we really need that kind of deal. And are we trading? Sorry. Oil. We are getting only 4 oil extracted. We need 37. And one of the things on there was, it showed that we really needed that. I don't need a lot though. Why does it always start off way high like that? Okay, let's get 8 from Venezuela. Hey Venezuela, thank you. Give us oil. Okay, let's continue to let it play out here and see what happens. It's going super fast right now. As you can see up here, we are cruising through. We're in March 20th. March 30th already. Uh-oh, what do we got? Modify our government again. Yep, we have 153, so that means we can go ahead. We already got free trade. What can we do here? War economy. I want war economy. Look at the factory speed and everything. For sure, we want war economy. Can I click on war economy? I don't think I can click on war economy. Cost is 150. More than 50% world tension. Yeah, it's going to make people a little bit worried. Alright, volunteer only we don't want. That makes our conscription go down. Our training time plus 10%, but it's in red. Why is it in red when it's plus 10%? Estimated enemy strength ratio 50%. Current ruling party is fascist. All the following must be true. At war. Estimated enemy. Okay, so we're not at war. So that's probably what the problem is here. We need to be more than 50%. If neither, all of the above following must be true. At war. Any enemy country. Yeah, so we need that stuff. But here's what we can do. Our tanks are almost done. And our tanks are going to be assigned to Rommel, the tank general. And he is going to want some serious max speed and reliability, armor and hard attack, or reliability and soft attack. Max speed and reliability, armor and hard attack. What do you think? Let's just pummel them. There we go. Okay, let's continue. Speeding through history. What do we got? Oh, research done. Awesome. So when you're going this fast, stuff happens pretty quick. And we're already in April. We've cruised through about 3 or 4 months or so. So research slot is available, which is awesome, and that's this. We want to make it down to here, radio detection, and we can kind of get an idea more about what the enemy's doing and how we're doing against them, you know. Reinforce rate, time to research, mechanical computing, research time equals, ooh, shorter research time, yes please. Okay, let's continue. What's going to happen next? Looks like Amsterdam is kind of gearing up against us a little bit. Are they moving on the border? A little bit, but not too much. I'm not too worried about them. Once Rommel is here, there shall be nothing that stands like our way. But maybe, you know. I'm not an expert on World War II, but, you know, it took me, I did about 2 hours of research, plus I played through the tutorial on here, which I highly suggest if you are planning to get into this game, because it is, oh, I bet, you know what? Yeah, look at all of our guys are standing by here. And right now, I want to perform patrolling Western Germany. But soon, oh, thank you. Pause. Let's get the research up and running. No, that's not research. This is research. What finished? It's still 36. 1938. I don't want to do any of that yet. I don't want paratroopers yet. So, what do we got? Field hospital, maintenance company. Maintenance company might not be too bad. Can we add to our tanks at all yet without incurring too big of a research penalty? I don't think so. Inter-war, soft attack. What is this? Anti-tank or anti-air? We might need anti-air. This is just artillery. Maybe that could be fun. Is there anything else we should research instead? Mobile warfare doctrine, superior firepower doctrine, grand battle plan doctrine, and the massed assault doctrine. Where do these get us? Yeah, we've already started this one. Mobile warfare is focused on speed and maneuver to cut off and disorganize enemy forces. Throwing shells, not men at the enemy. The manpower spread. Extended planning and preparation before engaging. Yeah, we want this one. And we're just going to keep working our way down, because that'll give us a serious bonus. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, Italy took one state. Is that Ethiopia? Yeah, they did. They took Ethiopia. That does happen. Alright, but that doesn't really apply to us. Army Innovations is done. Thank you very much. Treaty with the USSR. So that's giving us a little bit of a boost. Do I want to have a treaty with the USSR? And then get army in... This part moves incredibly slow. Alright, anti-Comintern Pact. Currently ruling party, so it's not a faction. The focus will cancel all its requirements. Soviet Union gains anti-communist pact. Blah 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 blah. I wish I knew where some of this kind of... I don't know. Let's just do that and see what happens. I don't plan on actually finishing this unless you guys really want me to, but this is my first one ever, so I'm going to make tons of mistakes. And it's not going to work out well for me. So, yeah. In fact, can we click on Italy for a moment? And maybe ask them, be like, hey, yo, Italy, you want to hang out with us? You know? Triumph in Africa, that's what they're going for. You know, we're not in war yet. When we get to war, then we'll talk to Italy, you know? Because Italy might be cool. Apparently they're cool with us. Ooh, I got more guns here. Here, go to Western Poland. There, I'm sure they're going to be fine with that. What happened? There we go. We got another 150. We can do something with it. Volunteer. We must be at war for that. See? It's that war thing. Well, let's see what we can do. That's air. This is material industrial concern. Industry. Yeah, we want to increase our research time for sure. Electronics research, industrial research is 10%. I want industrial research. Alright, let's get our research going. Okay, keep it going. Let's change our screen back to this so we can see a little bit. Alright, and when we get to like 1939 or whatever, that's when we actually get to battle. So I don't know if we're going to get to battle here, which is really sad, you guys, because I wanted to show you the battleness. Maintenance company is what we want here. And up here, what do we want here? I don't know. I don't know what we want here. That's 1939. I said we were going to get that, I think. Okay. Now, when we get into battle, it becomes a lot more fun, you guys. I have watched a couple more playthroughs, and basically you start doing this. If we're over here with these guys, let's select this guy, the blue. No, he's the purple. Sorry, purple. Selecting the purple, and what you do is then you set up a front line, which we already did, and then the offensive line would be like, you know what, can you guys like take that? You know, cut this whole section off, take this port, there's probably a port here, yes. Take the port, take that airport, take all this, start moving in toward Warsaw. Okay, and then it'll shorten our front line, our troops can be more like together, it'll be more powerful, and we can gun toward Warsaw after that. And then I just basically tell them to go for it. And right now, there's a couple things going on, but the general's cool with it too, so he's like, yeah, let's do that. And in fact, let's try this, you know, because I know we're running out of time. It's going to be a little bit longer episode here, but we're going to do this. Even though it's way early, we're probably going to get just annihilated by the world for doing this. I think by justifying a war goal, it costs us political power and need 6 more political power in order to justify a war goal, which I don't have because I just used for the other crap. But, you know, instead of justifying a war goal, we're just going to straight up... Oh, we can't declare war? We have to justify a war goal. Okay, well, let's go like this a little bit. Let's do this, and then let's do... There. So I'm going to justify a war goal against them, and I'm just going to keep letting this play. I'll only stop if something needs to happen. But that way... Poland's getting worried. Okay, come on. Anti-Communist Pact. Pause it for a moment. Oh my god. Oh, wait a second. Why is there only one Panzer division there? Like I said, you guys, I'm still a little bit learning this. Where's our training, guys? Did we not just train... Okay, so one guy trained completely, and we're probably waiting for supplies and things for these other guys. Let's just check it. We're waiting for light tank, especially. We're waiting for motorized. Infantry equipment and manpower. See, now normally I would go in there and take down that and have our guys working on artillery and the other things that these guys need more. But right now they're almost done. They're coming out. We're starting to get our tanks, which we'll probably push over to the Rhineland or maybe Poland. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's going on there. And then with this one, anti-Soviet pacts. I think some of this stuff happened. Let's just go for this. And these guys unassigned. You can stay unassigned for now. Keep going, keep going. I don't know how long it's gonna take to. I think it's gonna take the better part of a year to actually do this. So I'm not gonna be able to pause too much. I mean, normally. Wait. The game of the. Oh, it's just the Olympics or whatever. All right, so. Normally it takes quite a while. You're going to justify the war goal. We're going to go in against Warsaw. If I was playing normally, I'm going to pause every time and try to, you know, keep making sure there's always something getting researched. There's always stuff getting trained. The best troops are getting pumped out. The best trained troops. This stuff, the production's only working on things that we need. Like right now we got plenty of that. It's being stockpiled. So we'd up that. Adolf Hitler and angered. Oh, geez, we angered him. We would up this a little bit. That needs to come out, but more of the motorized needs to come out. Okay, good, cool. Does that mean Japan's with us? I don't really know. Stuff are happening. There's free military factories because I was in the middle of that when that popped up. But basically, there. Okay. I'm gonna keep it going. National focus is gonna be. We already got Japan there. I don't know. Let's see if we can do this. I don't even know if we're supposed to. Nope, I don't think we're supposed to do that. But we can do some of this. Oh, Sierk. All this stuff is getting done, so that's more important. Let's go and do the research. I like research. No, that's not research. This is research. Okay. Do we need that tank? I don't know if we need that. And it's approaching doctrines, tanks. Let's research the MPs, maybe. We're just going to research stuff that is not going to incur a penalty. What would this mean for Spain? The Spanish Civil War is breaking out. Oh, darn. Do we have a war goal here? Yep, thank you. Let's research that. You know, if you really stay on top of your research, it looks... You can't research everything. I've been told that. Not like I actually knew it. We could probably do... No, we're already doing doctrines. So you can't research everything, but it looks like if you stay on top of it, you can do pretty well. At least with Germany here. Germany's set up pretty well to do things and stuff. And we can't justify... How much longer before we can declare war on these guys? I think it tells us here somewhere. Okay, man. I don't know. Not important. Oop, no, let's go here. Set a national focus. Or no, you know what? The heck with the national focus. I bet we can do all adults serve. Speaks against Poland. Yeah, see? He's talking trash against Poland. Questions the Polish sovereignty. Whoa, no, I don't want to do that. Don't click on things. These guys, Captain Engineering Industry. You know, construction speed and things. Oh! Here we go. We have justification. Okay. This is getting way too long. Declare war against Poland. And now, people, as soon as let's slow this down just a tidbit so I can show you guys what's going on here. But basically, my guys are going to start going in. And they already are. It's just going quite slow. It's like by the hour. Let's go up to 3 here. I want these guys in the blue. No, which division is this? This is this division. See, these guys are gonna get cut off and stuff, and that's not cool. Oh, Poland's pushing in here. They're gonna cut these guys down. That ain't good. Can we sweep in here? Can we do some things? In the beginning here, these guys are poorly supplied, so they are getting... They're getting crushed, basically. Because there's just the 3 of them here. It's really sad almost, you know? And I'm going to have this guy retreat back to here. We might even be able to escape out of the port. Is there a port? I think there's a port somewhere. But it's going to be tough holding the line, you know? So I just hopefully these guys can hold on. But it looks like they're getting a little bit crushed because they're running out of supplies. Oh, some things happened. See, look at all this stuff up here. But anyway, our guys are going in. And you can see, like, this guy... Oh, they're pushing back. These are poorly trained, you know? The Polish were not to be... Oh, I didn't start the things, that's why. My bad. I'm a poor general. I'm sorry. Oh, those guys got crushed. We lost guys. But now I told my guys finally to, like, actually push inward. So they're fighting against them now and not just, like, standing there and taking it. But anyway, you guys, this is going to be a hella long episode. And that ain't cool. Can get these 6 Panzer divisions over here and start doing some stuff. And this whole time I could have been doing more and more research, but I'm not because I'm just trying to get further along here. And we're getting annihilated. Push in. No, you guy, go here. You guy, do this. You can control them manually if you have to, like this, you know. But this is rough. Panzer divisions, push in here. This guy got cut off. He's gonna get annihilated. Things are happening way too fast. Slow it down. Oh, he got taken. He got overtaken. That's a bummer. Here, these guys are going to be their own division. Just for now. And their front line is going to be here. And they're going to push in right here. And it's time for them to go. Alright, do some things. Alright, push in. See, now the green markers are good. The green either means that we're defending like a boss, or here it means that we're pushing in there. And the further along that gets, 48, 49, the higher up those numbers gets, the better it is for us. You can see down here, we're not doing so hot. Okay, we did not have a full division even here on this line, and Poland really gathered resources and people. And on top of that, it looks like these are all Polish forces, but I wouldn't have been surprised if I looked there and saw that some of the forces that were there were being helped out by what is it? Oh, we didn't even have most of our planes here. See, I rushed it. And I wasn't quite ready, you know? Can't do that in this game. If you do that, you're gonna get pummeled. But anyway, you guys, if you like this, if you're digging the music, if you want to see me try to start as some country, tell me which country, tell me which one you want to see me basically try to beat the world as, and I will definitely do that. But leave a like down there if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, or some more 12 Days of Gaming. And leave a comment, of course, to, you know, let me know what you want to see. But otherwise, you guys, I want to thank you for watching, and definitely have a nice day, everybody.